Buddha's teachings, the theory of mind only and the real state of things, impermanency and egolessness. Though both body and mind appear because of cooperating causes, it doesn't follow that there is an ego personality. As the body of flesh is an aggregate of elements, it is therefore impermanent. If the body were an ego personality, it could do this and that as it would determine. A king has the power to praise or punish as he wishes, but he becomes ill despite his intent or desire. He comes to old age unwillingly, and his fortune and his wishes often have little to do with each other. Neither is the mind the ego personality. The human mind is an aggregate of causes and conditions. It is in constant change. If the mind were an ego personality, it could do this and that as it would determine, but the mind often flies from what it knows is right and chases after evil reluctantly. Still, nothing seems to happen exactly as its ego desires. If one is asked whether the body is constant or impermanent, he will be obliged to answer impermanent. If one is asked whether impermanent existence is happiness or suffering, he will generally have to answer suffering. If a man believes that such an impermanent thing, so changeable and filled with suffering, is the ego personality, it is a serious mistake. The human mind is also impermanent and suffering. It has nothing that can be called an ego personality. Our true body and mind, which make up an individual life, and the external world surrounding it, are far apart from both the conceptions of me and mine. It is simply the mind, clouded of impure desires and impervious to wisdom, that obstinately persists in thinking of me and mine. Since both the body and its surroundings are originated by cooperating causes and conditions, they are continually changing and never can come to an end. The human mind, in its never ending changes, is like the flowing water of river or the burning flame of a candle. Like an ape, it is forever jumping about, not ceasing for even a moment. A wise man, seeing and hearing such, should break away from any attachment to body or mind if he is ever to attain enlightenment. There are 5 things which no one is able to accomplish in this world. First, to cease growing old when he is growing old. Second, to cease being sick. Third, to cease dying. Fourth, to deny extinction when there is extinction. Fifth, to deny exhaustion. Ordinary people in the world sooner or later run into these facts, and most people suffer consequently. But those who have heard the Buddha's teaching do not suffer because they understand that these are unavoidable. There are 4 truths in this world. First, all living beings rise from ignorance. Second, all objects of desire are impermanent, uncertain, and suffering. Third, all existing things are also impermanent, uncertain, and suffering. Fourth, there is nothing that can be called an ego, and there is no such thing as mine in all the world. These truths, that everything is impermanent and passing and egoless, have no connection with the fact of Buddha's appearing or not appearing in this world. These truths are certain. Buddha knows this and therefore preaches the Dharma to all people. Hari Om Tat Sat.